Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Palmer, Seattle-based flight attendant and our MEC Communications Committee Chairperson. Our union is much more than contracts and grievances. It's a community of thousands of Alaska and Hawaiian flight attendants. Today, we're taking a close look at a committee specifically designed to keep our community connected and informed. Joining me is San Francisco-based flight attendant and MEC Membership Engagement Committee Chairperson, Michelle Fields. Welcome, Michelle.
Thanks for having me, Brian. I'm thrilled to be here to talk about the work that's being done to bring our flight attendants together.
So before we dive into the what, let's talk about the who. So Michelle, what personally motivated you to take on this committee chairperson role?
Honestly, Brian, it was desire to make sure no flight attendant feels like they're flying solo when it comes to our union. I wanted to be a part of building a space where everyone, from the newest hire to the most senior flight attendants, feel welcomed and valued.
And what is it about this committee specifically that inspires you the most?
I think it's about the transformation. I'm inspired by our mission to empower flight attendants to take an active role in shaping their own experience. When you see someone recognize their voice and discover the tools to use it, and then you see them prepare for an even greater role as a volunteer with AFA, that's incredibly rewarding. We aren't just a committee. We are working to build a future with our union.
So let's talk about the bigger picture. Why was the Membership Engagement Committee created, and what's the core mission you're striving for?
We were created because our officers recognized a need for strong, intentional connections. Our mission is to keep every flight attendant informed, engaged, and actively involved in our union, from day one through their entire career.
So what about how our roles work together? In communications, we focus on spreading the news and getting the word out to our entire group. How does membership engagement take that to the next level?
That's a good conversation, Brian. While communication spreads the news, our committee is there to amplify the message. We work to adapt and repackage the information so every flight attendant fully understands it. We know everyone learns differently. Sometimes that means breaking a complex update down into small pieces, sharing it using different words, or even presenting it visually. Whether it's through one-on-one conversations or small groups, we want to ensure that the background and the context are clear so flight attendants know what's happening and can effectively use AFA resources to address their specific needs.
So to coordinate a committee this size, you must have a pretty structured approach. Walk us through your primary responsibilities.
We focus on several main pillars. One is building connections. We actively reach out to welcome new flight attendants and help them learn about what a union is and how it benefits all of us. We also provide ongoing support to everyone on the line. We also have educational outreach. We stay updated on all AFA resources so we can teach flight attendants how to effectively use them. This happens through one-on-one chats, small groups, or even structured training programs. We also have a direct line feedback. We act as a two-way bridge, listening to flight attendants' concerns and challenges and reporting them directly to our officers to help guide union decisions. There's also community building. This is the part that brings us all together, organizing in-person events and visual activities so flight attendants can interact directly with AFA reps in a relaxing setting. Also, encourage participation. We champion involvement by sharing info on upcoming meetings, volunteer opportunities, and upcoming LEC and MEC elections.
So let's talk about the boots on the ground impact. What are some tangible things the committee's done recently, specifically regarding the MEC town halls?
The town hall, that has been a massive success, Brian. They are a core part of our community building efforts, providing those networking opportunities that promote solidarity among all the flight attendants.
I've also really enjoyed our recent collaboration on the AFA Committee Focus Month campaigns.
Absolutely. Working with the Communications Committee allows us to really spotlight the different resources available to our flight attendants. In May, we ran a month-long feature on the EAP and Professional Standards Committee. It's a great example of how we work together to strengthen teamwork and drive initiatives that benefit everyone.
So what else has been happening behind the scenes?
There's been a lot going on behind the scenes, Brian. A few things like educational resource. We've been sharing educational materials and programs in various formats to ensure flight attendants know how to use AFA resources to address their specific needs. Intercommunication collaboration is also one that we work closely with AFA committees to strengthen teamwork and drive successful initiatives that benefit all flight attendants.
So for any flight attendant watching who wants to be a part of this, what should they do?
We're always looking for volunteers with strong communication skills who genuinely enjoy talking and helping their peers. You should be comfortable with Google Workspace and navigating our AFA websites. Most importantly, you must be an AFA member in good standing who's completed at least 4 months as a flight attendant following graduation from initial training.
And how can they get started?
That's pretty easy, Brian. All they need to do is visit afaalaska.org/volunteer. Our committees are the heartbeat of our union, and we'd love for you to join us in making a real difference.
Well, thank you so much, Michelle, for joining us today and for everything you do to help keep our members connected. And to our viewers, stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you next time.